In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the go-to moves of some of the NBA's best players. First, we're going to start with James Harden and his between-the-legs hesitation cross move. Because defenders bite so hard on Harden's left hand, it's easy for him to use this between-the-leg move to freeze the defense and get to this control position where he can read, has he gotten the defender to lean or freeze? And as soon as he sees the defender is leaning or freezing, he just crosses them and explodes to his right hand. Harden's right-hand drive is undervalued. People, constantly say he can only go left. If you really break it down and watch him play, he's almost as effective going to his right hand as he is his left hand. It's such a simple move, but because Harden has such a great handle, he can simply put it between the legs and snap it back as soon as that defender bites, and he has a free lane down the right side. The second Harden move I want to focus on is his arm extension finish. And he's kind of making this one famous. This is where he takes his arms and he kind of brings them up under the defense's arms to draw a foul. You see Harden do this a ton. He gets by his man and he gets, 4 or 5 feet away from a help defender, and when he sees that the arms of the help defender are down, he simply takes his arms and drives them up under the armpit. This is an old Karl Malone post trick that he used to use to draw fouls. Harden has revolutionized it. Anytime he sees a defender with their arms out, he puts his arms fully extended out on his layup finish, and he gets a ton of fouls called this way. Here against Clay, you can see how crafty he is. He's spotting those arms down, and he's using the law of verticality against his defender. Next, we want to break down Steph Curry's go-to patented hesitation crossover move. He loves using this when he gets big switched onto him on the perimeter. Here's how the move works. He uses a wide hesitation cross to read the defense. After his first crossover, he likes to see, is the defense jumping on my shot? Are they staying back? And he makes a read from there. On this one, you see him recross it, gain space for a shot, and knock it down. In this clip, you see him with Terrence Jones guarding him. On the first crossover, he sees Jones bite, he recrosses, and now when he goes to hesitate, he sees that he has enough space to get a shot off. For Steph, this move is all about reading the game. It's using these wide crossovers to get the defense off balance and seeing, does he have enough space to take a shot or drive. Here you see him use a shot fake at the end of the move, get the defense in the air, and draw a foul. Each of these little hesitations really allows him to play with the defense. When he hesitates, the defense has to respect his shot. If they don't, he can quickly plant his feet and fire. If they do, like you see Dellavedova right here, play tight on him, Curry has a driving lane to the basket. Because he's the greatest shooter in the history of the NBA off the bounce, and that's not an overstatement, it makes this move so dangerous. Now let's take a look at Tony Parker's 2 favorite moves. First is the stretch finish. TP loves using this move when he gets by defenders, and because he's a smaller guard, it's a great move to use. It allows him to break guys down and then finish in a way that they can't block his shot. Here's how it works. When TP gets into finishing territory, he's going to use a left-right stride step to freeze his body, face the outside sideline, and stretch with an underhand, fully extended layup that makes it nearly impossible to block. This awkward low angle makes this shot really hard to read for shot blockers. Tony Parker can do it on the left side with the right hand, or as you see here, he's equally adept at shooting it with his right hand on the right side. No matter which side he's going from, the thing that you'll notice is the extension of his body away from the defense and the low shot angle. TP's second favorite move is his left to right spin move. He uses it a ton right after his right to left crossover. But this is a move that allows him to get around defenders and find space to finish. It's that little right to left crossover that gets the defense to lean that really makes this move work. As soon as he sees the defender bite on it, it's a simple spin move, and with TP it's not simple, it's quick, that gets him to where he wants to go. And the more you watch Parker, the more you'll notice that almost every time the ball is in his left hand and he's driving left, if he has a defender that steps up and wants to stop him, he's going to spin back to his right hand. And the last player we're going to check out is Dirk Nowitzki. We're going to start with his 1-foot fadeaway that he's almost patented, and a lot of other players have started to pick up and do. This move was first perfected and used by Hakeem Olajuwon in the 90s. He used it primarily as a post move in the way you see Dirk using it right here. He would post his man up, turn back to his right shoulder and gain extra space on his fall away by leaning on his left foot and kicking his right foot out. Dirk has taken the shot to a whole new level though. You'll see him do it at the free throw line or even out to 19, 20 feet. And that's made guys like LeBron and Kobe pick the shot up and put it in their game. While it's extremely high difficulty, it's also impossible to block. Dirk's second move has a similar concept. This is his running fadeaway. He uses this on his left-handed drive, and as he's going into his left-right footwork, instead of taking a layup, he stops on his right foot and goes into a fadeaway leaning jump shot. What makes this move so effective is how long Dirk's strides are. The defense is really sold on the fact that he's going to the basket to get a layup, and at the last minute he breaks it off and leans back into his jumper. On both this and the 1 foot fadeaway, Dirk is able to create a ton of space to get his shot off. The third and final move I want to take a look at that Dirk uses is his shot fake reset jumper. Dirk uses this when defenders start to bite on his pull-up jump shot. He's able to fake, reset his feet, and find space to get off his jumper. This is a third shot in Dirk's arsenal that he feels like he can get off at any point. His shot is so dangerous that you constantly see defenders jumping and getting off balance when he uses this fake. This allows him to just simply reassess the situation, find space, and get off his shot. Being a great player isn't about having 1,000 different moves. It's about having 2 or 3 great moves that you can use against any defender at any time.